Greetings, y'all. My name is Brittany, aka B Nicole, BKA Soul Rebel. First, I want to start by giving thanks to the great divine source, Father Sky, Mother Earth, my higher self, my honorable ancestors, my great protectors, those who guide me on my path of righteousness and healing and love and abundance. I want to give thanks to my spirit guides, my friends on the other side, and then I want to give thanks to you for listening to what it is that I have to say. If only for a second, I appreciate you for taking the time to exchange energies with me. I'm super, super grateful. I woke up today feeling heavy. Feeling heavy. And I had to go to my altar and release. And I'm grateful because now I feel more clear, and now I feel as though I can present this message to you. It's so important for me to exercise my throat chakra and speak about these things because it helps me heal. And I know that there is somebody out there who can resonate with my story and with the messages that come through in some kind of way, So we here, But before I jump into that, I definitely want to take a couple of minutes to just show you all one of my products that have been doing extremely well. I'm like super geeked off of this. Like I'm super, super geeked off this. I sound so country. Anywho, my botanical essential oils have been doing numbers. I'm trying to tell you. This one right here is Clarity. When I smell Clarity, I see palm trees, clear blue sky, sand, water, fresh water, clean water, the sun, people smiling, food, brown skin, glistening, tall man with a I went a little deep into my visualization there, but it smells so good, so freaking good. I had one of my sisters come to me yesterday, and she said, "Girl, I have been receiving so many compliments on my scent. Your oils are amazing." And I'm like, "Oh, girl, thank you so much. It means so much to me." Write a review. Then I had another sister the same day speak very, very highly of, and I just pulled it out too. I promise you I didn't plan this, but this I think is my favorite one. Intimacy. Oh my goodness. Intimacy just make you want to twirl your hips a little bit and do something, It's the vibe. I actually have my own right here. As you can see, I've been using it a lot. It's amazing. I'm not going to go into the visualization of that one because we're going to keep this PG-13 as much as possible, but it smells really good. I'm super grateful for the support that I've been receiving and the feedback I've been receiving. If you all are interested in purchasing one of my scents, visit www.RebelAssemblage.com. My essential botanical roll-ons are legit. I put a lot of energy in these. I don't know if I have any left because I made 2 scents in particular because I was with this brother, and he was smelling my first batch of essential oils, and he was like, "You need some that's unisex. You need something for the men because I can't wear any of these." And I was like, "Okay, you right, because I want my brothers to be out here feeling good too." So there are 2. One is called Energy, that's unisex, and another one is called Courage. I think I sold out of all of those. I'm gonna have to make some more because there's another brother here who wants me to make some for him, so I brought all my tools with me so I can get that done. Anywho, what I'm saying is that I got what you need. I got what you want. I got what you need. So let me know what y'all trying to do. If you are interested in manifesting some things, let me know. I can get you a nice enchanted vow made with love and whatever other energies you need up in that thing. I got you. Let me know. I also have my botanical homemade soaps, which are, when I tell you, amazing. I've been using my soaps. They smell great. They make your skin feel great, you know. Get a little glow to you, you know what I'm saying? I'm somebody who definitely has extremely sensitive skin, so I have to make sure that it works for me. And I've been receiving great feedback about my soaps as well. So yeah, you guys just connect with me, you know? Connect with me. All right, off of that, did I say my website? www.RebelAssemblage.com. Hit me up, y'all. Shout out to all of my new subscribers. Thank you all for connecting with me, and again for the energy exchange. I appreciate you. Please stick in there with me because I'm going to be doing a giveaway really soon. I know that individuals who don't live in my area are not able to, you know, actually witness the greatness that is Rebel Assemblage, you know, as far as the scents and the soaps and the botanical bath salts. But once I come up with this next giveaway, you will be able to experience them. So stay tuned for that. Okay. Now, to the message that I had to share with you. Before I even jump into it, first of all, I want to give praise and adoration to myself because I feel as though I have shared a great amount with you all. Like, one thing I can say is that I've always said this, I'm not perfect, but I do shine a light and acknowledge my areas of improvement, you know, the things that have to be healed within me. And kudos to me because a lot of people are unwilling to do that. A lot of people are unwilling to point the finger at themselves, you know, with grace. With all that being said, Father's Day was on Sunday. And whenever Father's Day rolls around, I always get a little heavy in the heart space because my father is alive. He's always been around. He's a well-known person in general. I was going to say where I'm from in DC, but just in general, my family, my father's side is they're very popular. And I've always known them, but there's never been that father-daughter connection. Like, baby, I love you. I'm there for you. I'm going to teach you how to be loved by a man. I'm going to lead by example type of thing. And I realized that still impacts me in a way. You know, it really does. It just even saying that, I kind of get emotional because it's something that I craved so much as a young girl. Like, I ain't going to hold y'all. Like, I've been through a lot, you know. Granted, everybody has a story, and there's always somebody that has been through worse than you. So that's why I always give thanks. But I just always wanted my daddy to be there to protect me and to guide me and to show me how it is that I should be treated, you know, and I never had that. I remember I was 13 or 12 and I was in this teen cotillion, and there was a father-daughter dance, and one of the guys who worked for the teen cotillion had to stand in, and I'm super grateful, you know, because I got to actually participate in the dance. But when I tell y'all, it was one rehearsal and I just boo-hooed, I just cried, because I wanted my father to experience that with me. I wanted him to be there with me. Yeah, I wanted him to be there with me. And even before that teen cotillion, you know, just the situations that I experienced as far as like sexual abuse, you know, I always wanted him to just be there to protect me, and I didn't have that. And one thing I can say, just speaking from my own experience, is that shit is so important to a young girl. That shit is so important to a woman. Like, if you think about like wedding ceremonies and you have the bride be walked down the aisle by her father, like that stuff is important. So for me, not having that dynamic, it definitely has shifted how and impacted how I show up in my relationships. I know that because of my lack of connection to my father, I have been extremely resentful towards men. Like, granted, men are beautiful. Men are, I thoroughly enjoy the essence of a man. I'll say that. But as far as like knowing how to let down my guard, how to trust, how to step back and let a man be a man and protect and guide me, you know what I'm saying? All of those things, intimacy, fully unleashing and allowing love to flow, it has been a huge area of improvement for me. And I know that the root of that is the lack of connectivity with my dad. You know what I'm saying? Granted, I realized that it all begins with me. Like, just because he wasn't there for me doesn't necessarily mean that I have to harbor these feelings, you know? I say all of that to say that I've been really examining the root of a lot of things, you know? So when I think about our lack of connection, my dad and myself, I ask myself now, like, well, what is his story, you know? Like, why is it that he chose not to show up for me? And I won't share his story here, but what I can say is that what it is that we experience as children definitely plays a major impact on who we are or who we become as adults. Granted, everybody has a choice. Every day is a new day and a new opportunity to change, to be better, to do something different. But you have to do that. I have to do that for myself. He has to do that for himself. You have to do that for yourself. So I sit back and I think about it, you know, and I'm like, it makes sense, you know? It makes sense that his connection to women, even his own daughters, even his own children, even his own baby girls have been this way. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna hold you. It hurts. You know what I'm saying? But what I will say is that I'm at an age now, I'll be 29 in December, where I have to be accepting of what it is. I have to pray to release the anger and the frustration that I hold within myself. Because let me tell you, the universe has presented me with some amazing men while on my journey. Amazing men, beautiful men, not just physically, definitely physically, but also mentally, emotionally, and me harboring hate and neglect and abandonment issues and fear of being hurt. I project that energy onto those men. And I realize this pattern within myself. Shout out to the universe, because they'd be like, all right, here go another one, try it again. Are you gonna get it right this time? And I'd be like, I'm trying. Real shit, I'm like, I'm trying to get it right. Can you imagine being a beautiful woman, beautiful, not just on the outside, but on the inside, craving love, but being so afraid of it? Because as a child, you weren't told that you were worthy. You didn't know you were worthy. All you knew was survive. That's all you knew. You didn't get all of the hugs and all of the kisses and all of the, oh, my baby. You didn't get grandma's cookies on a Saturday night. You didn't get that love. Can you imagine knowing that about yourself and seeing yourself repeat these toxic cycles and these toxic patterns? You know, it's draining. It's so fucking draining, and I've been doing it for a very, very long time. I've spoken about it on here before, and it's just like, I'm tired. Having a fight is tiring. Having to fight myself, because it be your own self. It be you. It be me. I be in the way. I be blocking my blessings. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm getting to the root of it, and I'm realizing the why, my why. And I choose to overcome that. Another thing I want to mention, and I've said this before, is that a lot of the things that I bear ain't even mine. When you think about genetics and lineage and our ancestral line in general, like, there are so many different energies that make up my vessel. You know what I'm saying? I am my mother. I am my grandmother. I am my great-grandmother. I am my great-great-grandmother. I am my great-great-grandfather. I am my great-uncle. I am on both sides. I am my ancestors. In the flesh, I am. I had to sit at my altar today and say, yo, first of all, a lot of this that I'm holding on to is not even mine. Like, I understand that y'all went through a lot. I understand. I could only imagine what you experienced growing up in the era that you did, experiencing the things that you did, ancestors known and unknown. You know what I'm saying? But I rebuke hurt. I rebuke guilt. I rebuke pain. I rebuke fear. I rebuke alcoholism. I rebuke trauma. I rebuke, like, I have to send that to whoever it belongs to, because it is too much for me to bear. Like, my head has to be clear. My head must be clear. I have to do something different. I have to heal our bloodline. So I need y'all to take this back. Y'all can take it back, and I wish you healing energies. So many healing energies. Like, I'm rambling for real, but it really does go so deep, because not only am I examining the root of my father's areas of improvement, but I'm also examining the roots of my mother's areas of improvement, you know, because they are me. I'm them. And I see a lot of myself, and a lot of the things that I do have been passed on to me. It's learned behavior. It's been instilled within me. Even though I didn't necessarily even grow up in one household, but I damn sure grew up in the other household, and a lot of the programming that has been instilled in me, I realized, you know, while I'm grateful for it all, I realized that it doesn't serve me. It no longer serves me. I am the answer to my ancestors' prayers. I have to be the one that does something different. I am the one that's doing something different, you know? And I'm protected and guided along the way. I feel like I just went off on a spiel, a tangent just now with that messaging, but I feel that. So yeah, I was processing that with my dad, the relationship with my father, even the relationship with my mother. I've been examining, and I'm grateful for both of them. I'm grateful for it all of the things. I thoroughly believe that it's meant for me to reflect upon these things now, because like I said, I'm about to be 29 in December, and you know, I'm getting to the point where it's like, yeah, I can't see me having a family. At first I was like, I don't want no family. Family for what? For what? Bring a child into this world for what? Now it's like, all right, I definitely could see me raising some kings, you know. I definitely want to have boys one day. But I know that I have to get my mind right first. I have to get my mind right. I have to purge. I have to continue to reflect and learn what it is that I need to learn so that I can keep it moving forward, become more aligned with my most divine path and purpose, because I want my children to be happy. I want them to know that they are loved by me, by their father. I want them to see the world. I want to protect them. I want them to be joyful and know that they are magic. You know what I'm saying? It's so important for children to know that. It's so important for children to know that, because if they don't know that, they can grow up really fucked up. They can grow up really fucked up, and it takes a lot to unlearn certain things that what the fuck am I crying for? It takes a lot to unlearn toxic behaviors and toxic ways of thinking. It takes a lot, and I know that I have to do the work so that they don't have to go through that. They don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I have been growing through and sitting with and realizing, you know, at the end of the day, it's up to me. It's up to me to continue with the work. It's up to me to take a look at myself and realize that there are still things that have to be healed and tweaked, and that's okay, because I'm still here. I still have an opportunity to do the work, so I'm grateful for that. You know what I'm saying? And it's also up to me to be compassionate with myself while embarking on that journey. So I want to encourage you all to do the same. And I want to say kudos to you who are able to really take a look and say, you know what? This learned behavior or these negative feelings that I'm harboring within me, they don't serve me. This negative self-talk does not serve me. I'm out here hurting people that I claim to love because I'm scared, because I'm living in fear, because my 6-year-old self won't sit the hell down. Or if she's not being nurtured, or she's still trying to control my 29-year-old self. How the hell does that work? How the hell does your 6-year-old self try to drive the bus? How's she driving your bus? No, baby, not even sit your ass down, baby. Let's talk. Little Brit, let's talk. Listen, I understand you hurt, you experienced some things, but baby, we gonna get this together. We gonna heal. We're gonna heal, because we have to. We have to heal. You can't take the keys to the bus. You can't drive the bus no more, okay? Because you driving us down a path of destruction. So that's what I've been sitting with. I'm grateful that I'm even able to talk about this with you all, and I'm grateful for those of you who have actually listened to what it is that I have to say. I've been on here for 23 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and log off and send you all endless loving and healing energies. Love on your peoples too. That's one thing I'll leave you with. Love on your peoples, because I know for a fact my mom grew up poor, okay? This woman is a survivor. That's all she knows is survive. Get it? Survive. You know what I'm saying? She is a product of her environment. And she's done amazing things in her life. So I really had to sit back and realize, you know, this being, this soul, whom I call mom, right, experienced all of these things, and these things have shaped her to be the person that she is today. I understand. I get it. I get why you responded that way. I get why things played out the way that they did. I understand it. I get it. I love you. I love you. Because you still here. And you still going. And you're still learning. You know what I'm saying? So, any ill feelings that I had, I love you. Period. Thank you for being a master teacher in my life. Because I am you and you are me. You know? Same thing with my dad. Same thing with the men that I encounter. Same thing with the sisters that I encounter. Same thing with the opportunities that present. I'm just seeing things in a different light. Because I have to embrace that I am here for a greater purpose. I have to embrace that. And in order to fully embrace that, there are some things that I have to face within myself. And there are always going to be things that I have to face within myself. I don't believe I'll ever be at a point on my journey where it's like, I got it all. I know everything. I got this. It's always going to be something. There's always going to be a master teacher. I'm always going to be a student of life. So for that realization, I give thanks. I will leave you all with this message. Regardless of what it is that you have experienced, you are worthy of your deepest desires. You are powerful. You are God in the flesh. Whatever God may be or whomever God may be to you, you are that source. You have all the tools that you need to heal. You have all the tools that you need to progress and grow out on your journey. You do. It's all within you. It is. Be kind to yourself. Forgive yourself. We all know hurt people hurt people. You've heard that saying before, I'm sure. But you're still here. You're watching this video right now. You still have an opportunity to make it right within yourself first. Those people who hurt you, or those people who you feel as though didn't show up for you the way that they should have, in all honesty, they did just that. They showed up exactly how they should have. Exactly how they should have. Everything is divinely ordered to happen the way that it did. Embrace that knowing and keep growing. All right, y'all, I'm rambling. I sound like a priestess out here. My name is Brittany, aka B Nicole, BKA Soul Rebel. Thank you so much for listening to me. I really hope that message makes sense to somebody out there, because I feel as though I kind of let spirit do the talking for a second. But yeah, I love you all. Stay connected with me on Facebook. Visit www.RebelAssemblage.com. Keep healing. Keep going. You got this. We got this. We are in this together. All right? Until next time, y'all. Peace. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright.